Hello everybody, Pajusha here. Today we're gonna be following up a video that I did last week where I talked about my experience with the Nikke God's Victory or God's Victory Nikke, whichever you like to call it. Uh Today's video we're gonna be talking about my top three collabs that need to happen in Nikke. Now collabs are something that happens in a whole bunch of video games, whether it be, actual video games like PS5, PS4, things like that, and to gacha. And with Nikke, they've so far had two collabs. The first one being Chainsaw Man, which has some less than positive results depending on who you ask. And then we have Near Automata, which people were so hyped about, and the characters are so great. But with this, I'm giving you my top three in no particular order. Like these are just the three that I've really would like to see have a collab with Nikke. And they have it's a possibility that it could happen. I have no idea that it will, but these titles or these three collabs could, it really makes sense, when you think about it with the games and whatnot. So yeah, so we're gonna be going down a list, so 3 2 1, and gonna try to give like sort of like a situation kind of thing, with the collabs and whatnot. So yeah, so let's just get right down to it. So with number 3 we have Senran and Kagura. As we go through, I'm going to give basically 3 characters who might be, like potential characters who we might get, as part of the whole collab. Because with the collabs, as far as we've seen, they do 2 SSR characters and 1 free SR characters. So with Senran and Kagura, the 2 SSR that I've chosen would be Asuka and Yumi. Now, because those two are like the main headers for Senran Kagura, but for the SSR it was kind of difficult because in Senran Kagura there's technically 4 main girls who are the main headers, and I can't really help choose which one would be the SR. It would either have to be Homura or Miyabi to be the SR. And now I love both the girls, but it's really hard to choose one of them. So if it was me, I would probably choose Homura or switch out Yumi for Homura, because the main conflict in Senran Kagura is between, well, at least initially was between Asuka's team and Homura's team. So that would kind of make sense, Senran Kagura is all about the ecchi, big moves, panty shots, all that stuff, and it would fit very well with the whole Nikke and all that stuff. I put down a Nikke who would probably fit with this whole collab if they were involved, like Sakura. I put Sakura here. I know she is considered a Yakuza member, but she does have her whole ninja skin suit that you can get her, and I'm just like, it's a stretch. It is a mighty stretch, but it fits, But I absolutely love Senran Kagura. Senran Kagura is one of my favorite video game series. It's like I've done so many videos on Senran Kagura, whether it be discussion videos or gameplay videos on our channel. And it would be really great to see Senran Kagura, expand more with other collabs, because at the moment the only Senran Kagura gaming related thing we have right now is the mobile game. So for to have a collab with another mobile game, so people can have exposures to Senran Kagura, possibly pick up New Link, that mobile game, despite it's only in Japanese, it would be pretty cool to have that collab. And it would just be very interesting to see and have a bit more of like a variety of Nikkes, because and majority of like the lists I have here are like kind of based off like character types that we don't really have in the game. So we don't have like that many or at all any ninja characters besides, you know, Sakura with that skin. We don't really have, you know, any ninja type characters. So it would be really cool to have Samurai Kagura being those samurai, not samurai, ninja type characters. And like with their bursts, I was thinking like each of the girls has their, you know, like the whole awakened form. You know, Asuka having, you know, the longer hair, Yumi going full on like Ice Queen, all that stuff. That'd be a very interesting, you know, burst skill for them to do when, you know, they activate it. So they'll like transform, do the whole sort of attack with their special skills, and that'd be, I personally think that would be an awesome thing to do with Sander and Kagura. So, with number 2, we have Hyperdimension Neptunia. Neptunia, it's a very fun and silly game series. I do like the characters. They're really fun, and the whole, oh hey, they've already done like bits of collabs within like, or like the whole thing about like Hyperdimension Neptunia. It's all about video games, and they kind of parody around the different game series. So like each of the characters are based off of video game systems. Neptunia is based off Sega's, and I believe it was like the Dreamcast, all that stuff. And then we have Noir, which is based off of Sony and PlayStation. Blanc, based off Nintendo, the Wii. And we have Verb basing off Microsoft and Xbox's platform. With the 3, it was, again, very hard to choose the three characters for the 2 SSR and the 1 SR. So, of course, the first SSR would be Neptune, because, of course, she's the main title character. Then, the second one, I chose Noir. I think mainly because PlayStation is kind of, like, leading, sort of. But I think she also had her own, like, spin-off game. Something to mention Noir. So, it's kind of related to that. But as for, like, just the SR, it was between Blanc and Vert. And I feel like maybe Blanc would probably be the SR. Very hard to choose just between, you know, those. But I also wrote down like the SR could also be replaced by either Nepgear, who is Neptunia's sister, or Plutia, who is also aka Iris Heart. So Plutia is also like another like stretch of like having her in, but Nepgear's closer. And I also wrote that, you know, with the whole theme of Neptunia being all gaming related, we could have Exia as a special guest character who's, you know, around it, because she's basically the gamer of Nikke. Well, the game girl of Nikke. So hey, best have her in, just be like, oh my god, why are you guys so related to these, you know, old video game consoles and whatnot? So seeing her kind of be in the mix, it'd be really interesting. But also just the whole interaction between just like Neptune being, you know, kind of the whole la 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 la, like just very like bring all the joy and all that stuff. I think it would be, you know, just kind of like a sort of more like happier theme collab compared to like previous events or previous collabs. But as we go into like, you know, their special like burst skills and whatnot, I think just them turning into their goddess modes. So purple heart, black heart, or, you know, green or white heart, depending on the SR choice. Like that would basically be, you know, no, the transformation stays similar to Samurai Kagura choice. And, you know, it really fits the whole Neptunia game field. They always transform whenever they gotta do, you know, their big attacks. So that'd be really cool. Neptunia is like my fun choice of the top 3. It's a really fun game series. I highly recommend you guys check it out. And if you guys do have any suggestions of, what collabs Nikke should do, or, characters from like the list I suggested, leave in the comment section down below. We'd like to hear your thoughts, comments, opinions on this whole thing, because the first anniversary is coming up, and they might announce a new collab that might be happening next year. So just fingers crossed, if that actually happens. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by DUBBY. DUBBY is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the DUBBY sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the peach and beach, or beach and peach. Comes with the Dub Squat Sludge. My man, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. All right, let's try one of these out. Let's go with Peach and Peach. Let's try this out. All right, so currently right now we have the Peach and Beach. It's a mango white peach cooler. So we're gonna try out. Smell first. Okay, it smells pretty good. I will say it smells better than the last one I tried, but the previous one was still good. But time for the taste test. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. That is. Okay, of course, there's gonna be like a little powdery, but overall, like, the taste is pretty good. I do like this peach and beach. Not bad flavor at all. I might get the full tub. Might have to get the full tub of this. It's not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself, or buy any of the products on DUBBY, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. Alright, so now it's time for the number one choice. So, this number one choice, I think I'm not sure if it's obvious if you're just a fan of the channel or whatnot, but it's also just numbers, statistics, and all that stuff. But we're going with Persona 5 as the the top choice of collabs that needs to happen with Nikke. Now, you maybe want to know, Power, why Persona 5? Like, bro, like, have you seen all these collabs Persona 5 has done with so many gacha games? And heck, not even with gacha games, it's just like anything in general. Like, I think they had like a mouthwash sort of collab, like restaurants, like so many like collabs that they've done. Like, Nikke is like just, hey, it's another collab for Persona 5. I think probably like Persona 5 has like the most collabs like done in like for like a series. So hey, add Nikke to the list too. I mean, hey, God, I don't mind. But let's go into the characters for the collab. So we have to have the girls there. So on Takamaki, obviously, Makoto Nijima, the 2 SSRs. Now, the SR is, I find it kind of difficult because there's so many routes I could choose from. I could either just go with the vanilla Persona 5 route, royal route, or we can go with the Strikers route. Now, Strikers is kind of, again, like, as far as stretch I could do. Because Sophia, I really haven't heard her in any collabs or anything like that. So it was just like, maybe, but I'm just gonna add her to the list because could potentially be a potential like SR. But either Haru Kumura from Vanilla Persona 5 or Kasumi Yoshizawa, and I keep hitting the mic. So either one of those two could potentially be the SR, but with how Alex likes to do with the like recent collabs and whatnot, I feel like Kasumi might be either the SR, and then one of the first two, An or Makoto, might be the SR, just cause hey, Royal is the bigger game. It's the more well known, and people really like Kasumi, so they might just, hey, make Kasumi the SSR, But I think personally, having An and Makoto being the SSR, because just character design fits it better. But yeah, and I also put down that either Nagatiya or Masiana could be possibly featured, in this collab. I know they've recently, like, they just had a banner for the three of them, but just I feel like, with the sort of like school related kind of thing with Persona 5, I thought like, oh, it might fit or so, but if they don't do that, it's all right. And obviously they also have their weapons of choice. Well, secondary weapons of choice. Of course, they have their main melee weapons, either being An's whip, Makoto's fist, or, well, depending on who you choose, Haru's axe, Kasumi's little rapier, I think, yeah, and Sophia's yo-yo kind of balls things. But they also use gun weapons, so that's the main weapon they're most likely going to be using if they were to be used in this collab for Nikke. And I think probably when they use their their ultimate burst attack, each of them will probably use their persona's best attack, whether it be like, oh, use this Agidine, or a Freydine, whichever ultimate skill that they have their personas at. And I haven't really actually decided if they're gonna be using their base personas or their ultimate form personas, but I think they're most likely gonna be using their base form personas, because hey, outside of a Persona 3 and their basically a canon story Persona evolutions, none of the other characters use their basically ultimate form personas outside their well, social links in their games. I think having Persona 5, that would be a pretty awesome collab with Nikke, would work very well, and with how popular Persona 5 is. And I think Alex will really want to try to milk Persona 5 as much as they can before Persona 6 comes out. So if they can try to do that, like, yeah, sure, let's do a collab with Nikke. We can make some more money. People will find out more about Persona 5. They'll get a Persona 5 game, and hey, more money for us, right? That has been my top 3 Nikke collab wants for the channel. Yeah, I've been really thinking about doing this video for like the longest time, ever since, well, basically the announcement of the Nier collab. Because just like, oh my god, if they were able to get Nier, I wonder like what other game collabs could they do. Because like Nier, like nobody was expecting Nier, like nobody. And just like, they did it right. They did the game right. Got the character design just right. Got the music really great. The story of the event could be a bit better, but hey, I mean, they can't really like push the story of the main game too much, so I'm guessing they like, yeah, well, let's try to do this, yeah. But yeah, my top 3 Nikke collabs that needs to happen is like Samurai Kagura, Neptunia, and Persona. Those are like very awesome games. These are games that people love, some more than others, that I feel like would really fit the whole Nikke sphere. Whether it be like ecchi, overall themes and whatever, just like it would really fit the whole Nikke game theme. And it would be really fun to see how like the art styles also transitioned from the original games to Nikke and all that stuff. So yeah, tell me what you guys thought about my top 3 games collabs in the comment section down below. Well, what collabs would you guys like to see from Nikke? Really love to hear your thoughts, comments, and opinions on this. And yeah, like always, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Check out links in the description below for all my social media links, and I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Power out. Yeah.